Hi you guys, it's Ajon back. Today's topic is going to be how to pass nursing school. And I guess you're saying, okay, how can you give me a blueprint to pass nursing school when everyone is so different? But there are some foundations that you must have in order to pass nursing school. When I first started nursing school, my class was a 42. I had to take fundamentals over, so I, got put with, I got behind a semester. My original class started at that number and then they ended up finishing at 26. Do you see the difference? My second class that I started off over with again, they started at 92. Do you know how many we finished with? 40. So I'm here to let you know that nursing school is there to weed you out. And you're going to get weeded out if you're not strong. If you're not strong, you're going to get weeded out. So we want to make sure that you come in the mindset, even when you're prerequisites, getting into nursing school. Getting into nursing school to me wasn't hard at all. It just depends on which university you go to. But once you get in nursing school, you must change the way you think. Being able to switch over to from knowledge questions to application based questions, that is a must. Some people just couldn't adapt to that, and that's why they didn't do well, because they was like, how do you apply knowledge? So you have to work on that. When I first got in nursing school, I looked up nursing questions, and I can't remember the PowerPoint, but it was a PowerPoint download, and it taught you how to break down what's your STEM, what's distractors, and all that stuff, and how to apply knowledge. And that is the basics. You must know how to answer application questions, because in a nursing school test, you may get, out of 50 questions, you may get 2 knowledge questions, and I don't even remember a time we have even that many. So application, being able to apply, being able to critically think. And our teachers always taught me at my school is that think like a nurse. When you're asking this question, when you're answering a question, you have to think like a nurse. If I was in this situation, what am I going to do? All right. Another thing, you have to be able to let your social life go. If you cannot let your social life go, nursing school may not be for you, because it's only for those people who are going to have that passion to say, hey, I can't go to that party this week. Hey, I can't go for drinks. Hey, I can't stay out late. Hey, I can't even have time for a boyfriend or a girlfriend right now because nursing school is consuming my life. When I first got in nursing school, some nurses were telling me, you're going to eat, breathe, and sleep nurse. And I'm just like, they're really exaggerating. To the least, they were not exaggerating at all. They were totally like, for real. Like, you had no type of freedom. Like, I have lost, I was in a long-term relationship, and our relationship couldn't stand through nursing school because I was always so busy. Do you think I let that stop me? No, I had to keep on going because I know where I wanted to be. I became a part of a sorority a little before I got into nursing school. Once I got a part of the sorority, I was still an active member, but I wasn't, doing and going as to many events as I have been previously because of that. Because guess what? My education was number one. Like, I was in the books. You guys, I tell you, when I would go to the library, I would have a schedule. I would go to the library about 5 o'clock and I wouldn't leave till like 11. And I did that Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday I would do 11 to 5, So you have to be dedicated. If you have to be committed, and that's what breaks people, is people are not committed. People still want to be really, really active in their organization. People want to still club. People still want to have their friends. People want to still do all this stuff and not dedicate any time to nursing. And you have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to pass. You're not going to pass. You're not. Also, I recommend a planner. This is actually my planner I got for a job for work now. But you need a planner. Plan out your things, because what I realized, that guess what? Professors, they're not reminding you when nothing is due. They're not. Some may be nice and remind you, hey, you got this coming up. Others, hey, you got your syllabus. you know. So you have to be very responsible, and you have to and I can say the last thing is you have to believe in yourself. You have to know that if this is what God has called you to do, if this is what you want to do, you have to go after it. Like, don't stop. Like I told you guys earlier in this video, I failed a class. Do you know how I felt when I failed that class? Well, actually, I didn't fail the class. I failed the drug dosage calculation test. I needed to make a 90. I made an 85 both times. I had to repeat that class over just because of that. When I got to the test the second time, I made a 95 on the test. And I was just like, oh my gosh, my whole nursing career was put a semester behind because of a test that I just wasn't focused at that moment. But when I got that fail, or what, well, I didn't, like I said, I didn't fail, but I had to withdraw from that class. That withdrawal did something to my spirit, and it put a fire in me. It put a passion in me to go forward. Even though I withdrew that class that semester, I still had 3 other classes, and I ended up finished with a 3.75 that semester. So it was something in me that failure triggered something in me that said, hey, you got to get focused. You got to go harder. And that's when I began to take nursing more serious. So you have to take nursing serious. Like, even when you're in clinical, taking clinical serious. Realizing that, yes, you are the student nurse and there is your instructor and there is the RN, but taking it serious. And that's one thing I realized, nursing is a serious matter, and you must take your education serious, because if you BS all the way through nursing school, when it's time to take NCLEX, it's going to show. It's going to show. And if you put in the work throughout nursing school, and you know you did a little review or something before, it's going to show that you did what you had to do, because it's going to show when you take boards. So I want to tell you guys, hey, take school serious. Like, take nursing school serious, you know. Take it serious. Be committed. Be dedicated. Believe in yourself. Know that you can do it. You can do it. But anything come with, you have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to sacrifice some of your life. And you know, I wouldn't have made it through nursing school. I wouldn't have made it through boards without Jesus. And we just have to have faith in knowing that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord, you know. For those that love the Lord, you know. So, you know, just guys, just be encouraged. Just keep on going. And I hope these tips will help you. And also, I'll say it again, I recommend the Saunders Purple book, comprehensive review or whatever. It's the Purple Saunders book, because hey, take that book with you throughout the entire nursing school, and you will see the difference in your grades. I dare you guys to get that book and try it out for one of your tests, and I can promise you your grade will improve. Thank you, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe.